It's in their Malort.
What?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Chicago thing, right?
It's
Is it strictly
it's
just
like
Chicago?
It's like a liqueur. It's supposed to be
Right,
like
I know,
punishment. It's like
but
No, but
punishment.
they moved the plant to Florida.
the Malort plant. So the world's
The distillery. They distilled it. It started in Chicago, but then I think it was a family-owned thing, and they moved it to Florida, and we're distilling it in Florida for like 10 or 15 years.
so the poor people in Florida have to drink Malort also
But they moved it back up here recently.
because they get what? It's outlawed.
I
You could do
don't-
anything.
I think
in Florida.
they moved it back.
Well,
up
except
here.
get an abortion, but you could do or dress up like a chick and do a show. You can do almost anything in Florida, but you can't sell Malort. You can't make Malort.
And you can't read certain books. Apparently, that's a bridge too far.
That's tell you that's gonna be a big thing coming up.
They have
There's
Malort.
gonna be a lot of that.
Malort really they expanded. Like during COVID, remember they were making hand sanitizer.
Out of the Malort,
Yeah, it was like Malort hand sanitizer.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding
probably
you.
does kill germs.
And then there's something else. There's another
unless you
thing
killed
I
a
saw.
lot of stuff. It probably killed a lot of people.
A lot of brain
Let's
cells.
be
kills-
100%
kills
honest.
brain cells. Kills bacteria.
Yeah, I wow. So they were making a whole bunch of terrible things to go along with their terrible thing.
Yeah, there was
What if
some-
that was their business model? We make awful stuff.
I have a bottle at home.
But that's just for
Malort?
informational
Yeah,
purposes.
my brother gave it to me like 10 years ago.
Oh,
And you didn't
It's
drink-
not open. I never
Yeah.
opened
were you
it.
guys fighting? I hate you, Mark.
He broke up with him.
Yeah, and, and
Take
right
some
behind
Malort.
his back, he's got a nice bottle of tequila or a nice bottle of gin. We know Mark likes gin, and then a bottle of Malort. And he says to Mark, he goes, "What do you think of my haircut?" And Mark says, "What a brother would say. You look like an asshole." And then he just takes the Malort out and hands it to Mark.
Yeah.
Is that how you guys do it?
Well, no, it was funny because I'm like, it's a Chicago thing, but on the back of the bottle it says like Florida on it because that was at the time when they were doing it in Florida.
That's still so weird to me.
It's
Why
a
would you even
so-
move?
It's like a nasty liqueur. It's almost like I've never tried it, but I've heard about
It's got to
it.
be more popular than I think,
Well,
right?
yeah, I mean, we're talking about it. Yeah, but
It has to be.
But it's popular for like the wrong reasons. It's like really. It's like I guess it's an acquired taste, whatever that means.
Jepson's Malort.
Jepson, yeah, no, I know it. I mean, that was our birthday drink when I was in college. We went to the townie. I think I said this right. We went to the townie bar, and if it was your birthday, you had to drink 2 shots, and everybody who went with you had to drink 1. And it was, I honestly,
So it's like punishment.
yeah, I don't know why we did it.
Yeah.
And we were in the weird townie bar with it. Nobody wanted us there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was my still favorite name of my favorite bar name ever, Chinks.
I'm sure it was just a slight oversight on their part.
Yeah.
Even though it was culturally insensitive in some regards.
Yeah, because I feel like they were probably. I mean, it's a little tiny town in southern Illinois,
Yeah,
so I feel
maybe
like
they
they
don't
were
even know
more
any
racist to other things.
No, but maybe they didn't even
than-
know any
than-
better. Maybe they really thought that, hey, this is kind of a cool name, and they had no like.
It could be. It could have been
concept.
somebody's. Honestly,
Yeah.
and we never found out. But that could have been Bob Chinklefa.
Yeah.
Chinklezorb.
Yeah, exactly.
And they'd just call him Chink.
Yeah.
Right, because that's just what you would do.
Yeah, maybe the owner was like John Chinkowitz or something. We don't
Right.
know.
And they just, yeah. So that
Call it
ma-
Chinks.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You got some.
Start over.
Okay. Go ahead.
No, I have nothing.
Oh, okay. I found the worst thing to do in Chicago.
Drink Malort.
No. This is worse. So
Do you ever Malort and drive?
Jesus Christ. If I didn't know better, I would say I'm alerted before the show started. But okay, so the worst thing to do in Chicago, and this is an advertised thing, something you can do. Tell me if you guys would do this, because I thought this was the worst possible thing anybody could do. If you don't know Chicago, we have a wonderful river, Chicago River. If you want to just get an idea of the Chicago River, it is impacted yearly by 1.2 billion gallons of undisinfected sewage effluent. So that's advertised. It's the advertisement.
Yeah.
1.2 billion gallons of undisinfected sewage effluent. And so I had to look it up, and that is wastewater that has not been disinfected after the sewage treatment. So it's been a little bit cleaned up, but it hasn't been disinfected. So it's like stuff has come out of it.
So the
Where are you-
fecal level is up there.
Where are you getting this information from?
This
Just
is-
out of curiosity.
From the Chicago River, from the
Because the river is the cleanest it's been in like 100 years.
okay, but
It is.
okay,
Literally.
well,
Like it's
this is what's happening to the Chicago River every year. It is impacted by
Yeah, but it's a
1.2
river. It
billion
flows-
gallons. Okay, I'm just saying. So
Okay.
that goes somewhere. But this is
Into
why
Lake Michigan.
yeah, but I'm bringing this up because that's what's in the river. And this is the worst thing to do in Chicago. So if you come to visit or if you live here, so you can do this. It's a self-captained 6-person hot tub boat that goes down the Chicago River. Nice hot day.
Yeah.
But you make it sound like the river's full of sewage. It's not.
It's been disinfected.
But what part of the river, Matt?
I don't know. All the river. I'm not going to the
No.
Would you swim
can't-
in the Chicago River?
You can't. Well, yeah. I
You would.
Yeah. People do.
I baptized my child in the Chicago
Yeah,
River.
somebody jumped in the Seine. The Seine.
It depends
during
on
the
what
Olympics.
what
into France.
Okay, it
How about the
depends on
Ganges?
where you're at in the river because everything flows into Lake Michigan. So if the sewage is being dumped downriver and you're upriver, you're not affected by that water. It's a whole different body of water practically. You know
I
what
don't
I'm
know
saying?
where the garbage comes in.
Well, of course you do.
Where,
It's not coming in from Tam Golf Course. That's the north branch of the river.
I piss in there
Okay.
right there a lot. Yeah, so I do. Just so you know.
I'm just saying, like on the northwest side of the city, like by Horner Park and all that. Have you ever been there lately?
No.
It's amazing. You wouldn't even recognize it.
Really?
Oh my God!
I don't go in the city for any reason.
You have no. You have to go over there just to see what they did. They put a trail that goes from all the way from California or from like Montrose and Irving to California to like Addison. There's like a big California Park. There's a big walkway, like a trail, a bridge that
like
goes
along the
across.
river?
It's a pedestrian walkway and path for bikes and pedestrians that goes along the river, behind Gordon Tech, across over by Addison.
I don't know, man. It's just
It's amazing.
I don't know. I just think of that river as being gross.
It's not.
Well, I did hear this. The Chicago has some of the cleanest drinkable like tap water in the country. Like when
Well,
they
yeah,
you know,
we treat that stuff.
yeah, we treat it. But I'm saying if you go to other states like that hard water, like when you take a shower, you wouldn't want to drink the water out of like say like the hotel, bathroom sink or something.
Well, no, that
you know.
doesn't mean
Really?
that it's not good.
Yeah.
It's just because it's hard water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I just think it's different. I don't
Yeah.
think hard water isn't literally hard.
right, of course. Yeah, but I'm saying Chicago does have some of the best drinkable
Yeah.
tap water without.
I think
you know-
most big cities do.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're not in Flint.
So I thought you were
you're
going to.
fine.
I thought you were going to mention the time when Dave Matthews, his tour bus, dumped their waste from their tour bus in the Chicago River.
That's still a thing.
And
How do you
landed,
know-
And landed on the.
How do you know that's not happening every day? No, I don't know, man. I guess
See that part of the river, yes. Downtown. No, I'm saying
So did it,
plane-
did it land
the
on
area-
somebody?
no downtown there. I mean, I would think that that's probably dirtier than like up where I'm talking about on the northwest side.
okay. So you would do a hot tub boat down the Chicago River.
Well, you're not in the water, right? You're in the boat.
You're not in the water.
It doesn't stink or anything there. I mean, it looks clean. You could see through. I mean,
I have no.
because you haven't been around in a long time. I get it. So you should go down there in the summertime and you tell me what you think of like the north branch of the Chicago River that runs from, I don't know, like 6 miles from like Irving and California all the way into, downtown.
Okay, I will do that.
We'll go on a boat trip.
The three of us in a hot tub boat. Oh my God! You know what? I will absolutely do that.
Okay.
Wait, is the
And
hot?
it can be cold outside because we're being a hot
Yeah,
tub.
but is the hot tub water reclaimed water from the river? Like it's coming from the river? That's what the hot tub water is, or is it like fresh
Yeah, there's
water?
a hole in the bottom
Yeah,
of the tub.
exactly. Yeah, and it's recirculating. See, that's when I wouldn't want to go on a hot tub boat tour.
Did you know that they filmed the silent movie Cleopatra, the silent movie from like the early 1900s on the Chicago River? So
Cleopatra was not in Chicago.
it was filmed there.
Oh, so no
There
authenticity
used to be
whatsoever.
there used to be a movie studio on California and Irving where Gordon Tech is.
Yeah,
There used to be a movie studio there back in like the 20s or whatever.
for silence.
Silent movies were only thing at the time, so they filmed that movie. It was on they filmed it on the Chicago River. It's supposed to be the Nile River,
Interesting.
or whatever. Yeah,
Holy crap! Now I kind of want to see that.
yeah.
Don't you like
Little
watching
fun
movies?
fact.
Don't you like watching movies from places you've been, and just be like, yeah. Oh man, I was right there. Oh man.
Well, the good news is you don't have to worry about turning the volume up since it's a silent film. You can just watch it.
There's too much reading.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
too much reading.
Treat it like porn. Like watch it on mute.
Or like your football games.
Yeah. So we watched Peyton and Eli yesterday with actual sound. It was fun. But
Well, you watch that without sound?
no.
Oh.
No, that's the fun of it. But yeah, but then we listened to the end of something I don't know, on Friday, and I don't need anybody telling me what I already see. I hate football announcers.
Actually,
I hate all
I
announcers.
want to announce the game. I want to watch a football game with you guys.
That'd be the greatest thing.
And I want to do the announcing to see if I can do so. Troy Aikman, what he gets, like $18 million a year, whatever he gets to tell you what you see in front of you. So I want to see if I can do as good a job as Troy Aikman.
See, I
Not
think-
Tony Romo, just Troy Aikman.
Tony Romo's great. I think you guys are crazy. I think a good broadcast team adds a lot of insight and information to what you're watching. Besides the play, they're not just telling you what happened. Sometimes they're telling you, this guy's out or this guy did this last week. They give you stats.
It's same game, same plays over and over again.
Yeah, but they're
It's
not always
like it's
talking about
brand
the
new.
play. They're always they're giving you insight as to what
don't
led
think
to that. Okay,
I don't think Mike. Who's that? Mike Adamley? No, not Mike Adamley. Who's the guy on Sunday Night Football with Chris Collinsworth? Those two guys. I just want to kick them. right.
Mike Tirico.
No, I just want to kick them right in the dicks. I just don't like them.
Right in the Kendall smooth
Al
spot.
Michaels?
Kick him
Al
right
Michaels.
there.
Al Michaels.
Al Michaels, yeah.
He's the
Worst.
best.
Isn't he like
The
85
worst.
years old? He's been
Man,
there forever.
he's the worst.
Yeah.
I love those two guys.
Now, if you could dig up John Madden, I thought he was pretty entertaining. He had a little clipboard. He got the little thing. Boom. He goes boom. He shows the play. He's right.
Oh, the
stuff on
telestrator.
whiteboard. Yeah,
that
the
was kind
telestrator.
of fun.
He said boom. I was waiting for the part where he said boom.
So you're talking to a guy who listens to all the basketball games on the radio. So I need that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's the only way I could watch, it's the only way I could follow the Bulls. I have to follow the Bulls via radio.
No, because you don't have the TV
Of course
station.
not. No, nobody does.
I do. And I got to see. Are you ready for this? I watched a Bulls game, and I got to see Stacey King the other day. Holy shit!
Is he 500 pounds now?
He might be 400 pounds. He sits next
Okay,
to a
hang
guy
on, hang on.
who I look.
You think he's less than 400 pounds?
Yeah, maybe not.
He's 7 foot tall.
Oh, then he's at least 700 pounds.
No, he's over 400 pounds.
Dude, he
Bill
sits.
Wennington is 7 foot, and he just said last night he's 313 pounds.
Stacey King's
And
all
he does-
6'10".
Stacey King looks like 4 people.
No, Stacey King's 6'11", I think.
Yeah.
He's like a 7 footer.
Yeah.
But Bill Wennington is 7 foot, and he said last night he's 313 pounds.
Yeah.
And he does not look like he's overweight.
Yeah.
He's just a big man.
Stacey King looked like he ate
Bill
his
Wennington.
broadcast partner.
everyone.
He's eating
No,
every
he-
broadcast
his-
partner.
No,
he's been
the
with.
guy he's sitting next to is very small. He's like 5'4".
Yeah, some guy who never played.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
That- when they-
Adam is like, he's very small.
Yeah, when you see the two of them together, it's like he could easily just go.
You think they did that on purpose? You think they did that on purpose to put like the physically largest man next to the physically smallest man, or do you think he got the job because of his actual?
No, he's
broadcast
great,
skills?
actually.
When Stacey King got the job, he was a little more normal sized. He's really fallen off.
He's just
Stacey
he's
King
hungry.
is fantastic.
He's
He's
I love
fantastic,
him to death.
but
I really do.
But listen to me, he's only got maybe a year left, and he's going to be dead.
Yeah, he needs to. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, Bob Love died. By the
Yeah.
way,
Oh,
that
man.
sucked.
sucks to be Bob Love.
He was. Well,
Oh, speaking of bad shape, Teddy, have you worked out recently?
Yeah, I did. I worked out
When?
on. Was it Saturday? Yeah, Saturday I worked out.
Saturday.
No, did I work out? No, I did. I did work out in the last like 3 days. So yeah, I did worked out. Yeah, I did work out Saturday. Yep, Saturday I did a workout, and I'll be doing a workout tomorrow.
Will you really?
but on Sunday, Pete asked you when the last time you worked out.
And
He
I
said,
don't
"Did you
remember
work out
saying-
on Wednesday?" And you said no.
No, the time before. Yeah, the time before we golf, not this time, but the time before he asked me, and I said no, I skipped it because I was just kind of tired. But no, but this Saturday I did work out. I did work out.
But we played golf on Sunday, Ted.
Yeah.
And you said you did not say you worked out on Saturday.
No, I did work out. I can swear I did. It's either Friday or Saturday I worked out. Either Friday or Saturday I worked out. I did, and then I'm gonna work out on Wednesday. So, like I said, if I don't do it, I'm just fooling myself, right?
Oh, you know
I'm
what?
not fooling you guys. So.
I'll jump out to everybody who's going to sign up for my gym and then show up for 1 month and pay their dues, pay their fees, show up for 1 month, and then give me the rest of the year for their fees. Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you very much. I appreciate all you New Year's resolutioners. I love you. Thank you for making my gym a little cheaper.
I joined
Yeah.
the gym in September, by the way, so there was no New Year's resolution.
Yeah,
involved.
no,
Yeah.
just wait. You'll get a bunch of people in January. It never fails.
Not in his gym.
No, not this gym. This
No.
gym's
In the weird gym?
no. This is the judgment. So
Judgment zone?
Yeah. So the Planet Fitness is the no judgment zone. This is the judgment zone.
So have you met Steve?
They're all Steve, man.
Okay.
They're all Steve.
Aren't they? They're all
Steve.
They're
Who
all
cares?
Steve and they're all Debbie. I feel like Deb. They're all Steve and Deb.
Yeah.
I don't know why. That just seems that seems like the girl's name that would work out in your goofy ass gym.
Yeah.
I drove by it.
Yeah. It's very nondescript, but yeah.
Yeah.
But
I drive by it all the time.
yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. We got to get this thing rolling here. This is the Real Three Idiots podcast, and happy Play Monopoly Day. When was the last time you guys played Monopoly?
What time is it?
It's 6:15. You've played Monopoly in the last few hours.
No.
Of course not.
I think in the last couple of years, and you know what's funny? I don't
Who
think
would
I've ever,
you play Monopoly with?
I think we had a board game at home and we took it out, and I want to say
But it wasn't
Who?
Monopoly.
What? One-on-one?
Monopoly.
You just said I think we had a board game.
No, we do. We have some board games in the house, but I think the last time I actually played Monopoly, I want to say maybe three years ago. I don't know. I know
We're
I
actually
played it once.
You're not okay.
Yeah, and I actually lost. I think what I did was I traded like all the utilities for something stupid, and then I went bankrupt. And
I could see
I'm
Ted,
not really good at
massive
Monopoly.
speculation.
I'm not really good at Monopoly.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I could see that. And then he tried to, afterwards, he tried to explain why he did it. Well, what I wanted to do is I want to get one of everything instead of three of everything. Now, once I have one of everything, then I can really control everything. And then it's like, you can't control anything. I know, I realize that. You have no power with one of everything. Yeah.
We're a big Monopoly family. We play a lot.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
What equals?
I'm not kidding you.
One
We
equals,
had an electronic Monopoly game.
We played that on a Airbnb. They
that's
had a big one of those electronic board tables.
Yeah.
We played on that this past summer. It actually turned out to be pretty cool.
How many greenhouses equals one red hotel?
4.
Okay,
Yeah.
I believe him.
Yeah.
I believe him.
Yeah.
We play by the rules too. We've talked about this on the show.
Yeah. You got to play by the rules.
Well, there's house rules and then there's rules.
Well, I mean, there's versions too.
Well,
You can play like a faster version. You can play like this version.
but if
of
you
that
play by the
version.
Monopoly rules,
Oh,
every
man,
time
Ted's
you
going to drink that whole fucking bottle.
every
of tequila.
time you land on a property, it goes. If you decide not to buy it, it goes up for auction.
Yeah.
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 So some people
I didn't
don't
know that. I never played that role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't you buy it? Just buy it.
Every time you land on a property, you
I
just
don't
buy
want
it?
Baltic
I
Avenue.
do. I buy everything.
I don't want
You're an
Illinois.
idiot.
I don't want Illinois Avenue.
Yeah, of course I am.
I want the boardwalk. I want
You're stupid.
You want the board? Yeah.
You know how many times I've won?
I
with-
want Park Place. I want the
Of course you want
utilities,
Park Place.
and I want you to go to jail and not get out.
Did you see Ted? Ted's like, oh, Ted, you lost. No. I won. You guys went to jail more.
And then
I
we're
made
gonna,
you guys.
and then
go
we're
to
going to
jail.
steal all your assets while you're in jail. It's called the American way.
All right.
Could you, Ted? You know what, Ted? I would be forced to even when I was a kid and we cheated. If we were playing as adults, I would be because you would never pay attention. I'd be forced to cheat, just to do it.
Well, you know what? If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
But I would do it just. I
That
don't
means
know why.
means you got no heart.
I don't know why. I think I'd admit it afterwards, but I would cheat just to beat you, just because I could. I would just be like, grabbing stuff, taking money
Yeah.
out.
Well, why wouldn't you do? I mean, obviously, the best time reason to do something is because you can, right? So
That's a terrible.
I know.
terrible way to do things. That is absolutely the worst way to
I
do
thought that was
things.
our podcast credo. Why are we doing this? Because we can.
because we can. Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were being forced to at gunpoint against our will. That's what. At least that's why I know. So, I wasn't supposed to say that out loud. Sorry.
You know what? There are times, honestly, I feel like you are being forced to do this. Yeah. I don't know why.
You got to finish the sentence against my will.
I can't. You know what? I feel like you would just. Here's what. I just see you just kind of laying on the ground, like if somebody's like get up and give me the code to this. You would just lay on the ground and be like, and they just get annoyed with you. Yeah, they would just leave you. You would live. The rest of us would die, and you would just be like laying there, just being annoying.
No, just I have no information to give you, which is true. Nobody tells me anything, so I wouldn't have any code to give them. So
That would be.
I probably would be collateral damage because they wouldn't believe me. But
That would be a great way to get out of that. All right. We need to do some sponsors and some poems so that you can do your terrifying tip.
Poems, plural.
A poem and a sponsor.
This is more like a prose. This is definitely more like a prose.
I don't. Okay. Well. Okay. Let's hear it because I don't know the difference. And then you can explain that after you're done. You can explain the difference.
No, I can't. Oh boy, fall is here. Ted's tips are near. We all know what that means. What's next? The cold hard truth, not from Ruth, but from Ted. He speaks like he's alone and acts like a drone that's high in the sky, like sweet pumpkin pie in your eye for the holidays. Ted says merry, I say happy. Let's pray this next tip isn't too crappy.
wow, that was very breathy of you.
Just amazing. Man. You know what the you know
I
what you
fuck it up every week.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. It's not like I rehearse it.
Yeah, you know why he's good at this? Because he's taking LSD. That's why he's opening up his mind before the show.
You should
That's
be
what's creative.
Ted, you should be worried. You should be worried because the feedback we're
I
getting,
knew it.
there's almost more people like his poems than like your tips.
See,
He
his
should be worried because in 10 minutes he's going to be like head on the table from the fucking bottle of
see,
tequila.
his pupils are dilated right
How
now.
much of that tequila did he drink? Too much, right? Don't give Ted a bottle. I should have just poured. Oh man, I should have just poured some in a glass and put the bottle away. Oh man.
This is so good.
You can keep it.
Oh,
I love Swayze.
I told you guys that joke, right? We were out with Pete drinking, and
Salsa.
on Sunday,
Salsa.
and Pete said we were talking about the show, and Pete goes, he goes, you got to tell everybody, I'm your number one fan, and immediately I texted you
give him a
guys, I'm
shout-out.
like, Pete's gonna hobble us, and he goes, what do you mean hobble? I go, misery, man. I go, the way you sound right now, yeah, you're scaring me, yeah. But he said he wanted everybody to know that he's our number one fan.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy. All right, we need your sponsor. Ted's Tips is sponsored by Carrie's Clothes for Lesbian Dogs. If your dog is a lesbian, we have the perfect outfits to show the world who they are. And coming soon, Carrie will carry the world's only clothes for lesbian cats and hamsters. Go to carriesclothesforlesbiandogs.com. Wow, that is really nice. If you can find a niche for anything you do, I think you could be very wealthy in this world. I think that you can reach so many people now with social media and the
for
internet
sure.
and everything.
Because it's all free advertising. Yeah,
That you can literally find that one thing that you really are good at, and I think you can make money on it.
Because the funny thing, back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, you would have to take out like literally classified ads in like the local newspaper to advertise it. Now that's dead, and it would charge a lot of money. Now you could just everything's on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So yeah, if you just have some type of shtick or routine,
Yeah.
and you're mildly entertaining, I assume, and you provide a service.
Well, I believe if you're on TikTok or Instagram, all you can do is take your clothes off and or
Yeah.
be barely clothed
Yeah.
and do stupid things on the internet.
How come there's always? I read this every week. There's always like an influencer, and the influencer always has at least 200,000 plus subscribers, or not subscribers, but followers, and then they fall into like a volcano or something bad happens. They fall down like a water spout because they're doing something super dangerous that
that's
they
why
shouldn't be
people
doing.
follow 'em.
Yeah, so,
I mean, they follow them because they're doing stupid things.
because they want to see a train wreck.
I mean, what was the guy? The guy, what I think is almost like 8 months ago. The guy was he would get on trucks and he would climb up trucks, and then his buddy would be behind him and would film him on top of the truck like he was surfing.
Yeah.
And we all saw the video, right, where he went under the bridge. Well, the truck went under the bridge. He did not
He
go under
did
the
not
bridge.
go under the bridge.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, people are always doing. I mean, it's a shame, but.
Well, this recently happened. So I think like in the last month, I think these two women who were young, attractive women, and it's funny they didn't know each other, but they're on a boat somewhere in Spain on the river, and they're obviously hot looking, wearing bikinis, but they didn't want to put their life vest on because it would have ruined their selfies. And I guess like a wave came and like capsized the boat, and they ended up both drowning. So the headline in the paper the next day is like, oh, these influencers died because they didn't want to wear their life vest because it ruined the vanity shots they were taking.
I'm surprised nobody's coming up with like a bikini-shaped life vest. Did I just give away? Damn it! I'm now poor again. Oh man, can I claim that? If
That
it's
would be
my
called
idea,
a breast vest, right?
it'd have to be something hot, like a hot vest. Yeah,
Yeah.
life-saving booby holder. I don't know. I mean, there's probably a lot better ways you can do that. I'm not sure, but yeah, why not have like just a hotter?
Yeah.
Kind of version of that. I don't know. You know what? I'm not an inventor.
Well, if a ridiculously good-looking person was wearing a life vest, they'd still be good-looking, right? It's not like you're wearing it over your face, right? I mean, you're just wearing it on your torso so you don't drown.
Yeah, Ted, I wear life vests. It's all good, man. Yeah, you're still Ted. I'm still good looking when I wear that life vest. All right, let's get to your tip. I love these, and it got me hooked on the first sentence. Okay, sometimes as I'm going through emails and I'm going through messages, I just like nope. I don't like it. This one got me. Ted, this might sound strange. A few months ago, I thought my boyfriend was cheating on me, so I did some sleuthing. We've been dating for 2 years and talking about marriage. I'm not proud I had doubts. I found what he was doing. He is in a ham radio club. I didn't even know those things still existed. He's 30 years old, and everyone in the club is at least 100. Okay, probably not, but I almost wish I caught him with another woman or even a man. We are planning a trip to Jamaica for Christmas, and I think he's going to pop the question, is the ham radio thing a deal breaker? What if this leads to model trains or something worse? Ilandra, 31, Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Wow. I don't know. What's the guy's name again?
She did not say her
Okay.
boyfriend's
Yeah.
name.
Well, he better buy her a ring that's at least 5 times his salary, because it sounds like she might be a little high maintenance.
Very.
Yeah. Just that's right off the bat. So this.
Well, no, not if. I mean, if he was, if he didn't tell her, obviously he didn't tell her he's part of this group.
Yeah.
So he was kind of sneaking around,
sneaking around.
being in a ham radio club.
Right. So would it have been better, like she said, would it be better if you found out he was having gay prostitute sex instead of being in a ham radio club? That would have been okay.
Ted, it's a ham radio club. I'm worried about. I kind of agreed with her that why would a 30-year-old person want to be in ham?
Well, I'm going to answer your question right now.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm assuming that question was rhetorical.
It's just terrifying.
Okay, so
It's really-
he's 30 years old. Maybe he's an old soul. That's number one.
I knew you were going to say
Yeah.
those exact words.
Did you? Okay,
Yes.
Okay. And like I said, is it really a ham radio club that bad? And so what if he has old man habits? I mean, like I said, are there any other clues to this woman? Are there any clues that impede your lifestyle? Like, does he go to bed by 8 p.m.?
Oh, wait, there was something she added.
Oh.
The music's always too loud and those damn kids
Yeah.
next door.
Does he complain about the government full time?
They won't get off for lava rocks.
Yeah. Does he say, get those damn kids off my lawn? So yeah. I'm just saying, I mean, so the clues are, like, unless you're like a party girl and you like to go out every night and he's like impeding your lifestyle, if that's his thing, and let's say he does something else down the road. I mean, if it's not affecting you per se, if it's something he enjoys.
Alondra, no. I'm going to step in front of Ted. I'm going to step on Ted. Alondra, if he joins a model train club, dump him immediately. Okay, immediately.
So what if we replaced ham radio with fantasy football? Would that
You know
make
what?
it better?
I got to be honest with you. Fantasy football people are annoying.
Yeah.
They are. I don't do it.
Yeah.
It's. I just don't care.
I mean, here, look. First, you join a fantasy football league. Next thing you know, you got a gambling problem. You're hiring a hitman. You're draining your 401k. So hey, you know what? Be careful what you wish for. So it sounds like
it's just the constant talking about this guy. I should have picked this guy. I should have picked
my
that guy.
My guy's hurt
Oh,
this week.
so
I got 0
annoying.
points. Yeah. So trust me. If ham radio is the worst you found out about this guy, consider that a blessing.
But why wouldn't he tell her? Is that not a?
No. Why,
I mean, how boring is she that she drove him to ham radio?
No, but why?
I mean, maybe she drove him to that. Maybe ham radio is more, I don't know,
Stimulating.
more stimulating than his relationships.
Wow. I guess if we look at it that way,
Oh my God!
yeah,
I'm kidding.
No,
And you
no.
did say ham, not
Seriously.
spam. It's not spam radio, right?
it's the same thing.
Is it spam?
Could this
That
be
would be-
spam radio? Is there such a thing as spam radio?
I have no idea.
Wait, is a ham radio? Is that like a CB? Is that like you got the
Yeah,
big
I think
antenna?
but it's one at home, right?
Yeah.
It's like a ham radio is
Yeah.
at home.
It's like ET, right? You're like trying to
You
communicate.
could
with,
you use ham radio in the car too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does work like a CB. It's a signal that's used.
I think it
off
can
of-
go across the
Now,
world.
my-
yeah, it
now,
does.
now
That's
my
the
que-
point of it. It works off of like waves.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
But you can talk to somebody like I could talk to somebody from the Netherlands.
That's
on
the
a
whole
ham
point
radio.
of it, yeah. That's
Instead
why-
of using Zoom, we should use ham radios. I
You
should.
can't. It's not that easy. That's the whole point of ham radio. It's like a challenge for you to try and connect with somebody that's as far away as possible. Then you get like these postcards. You
Christ,
exchange
I don't need
postcards.
a challenge.
so
man.
this should be the factor. Okay. So you just found out your potential fiance is using ham radio. Okay. Now that you know that, does he think he's talking to aliens from another planet, or is he just talking to people around the world? If it's aliens from another planet, then yes, he might need immediate psychiatric help, assuming aliens aren't real, and then you might want to consider the future. But if he's just talking to like just everyday people, like you said, in the Netherlands or
Wait, can you use a
Uganda,
ham radio to talk to people in outer space?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you pick up a signal, phone home, ET.
Yeah, you could speak my own. You could speak to astronauts. Absolutely.
You can't speak to,
Yes, you can.
cannot speak. Well, you know what? Everybody, you know what we should do? Everyone should get a ham radio and talk to those two poor people that are stuck in that space station because they are probably
Well,
bored
that's,
to death.
you could connect to the space station if they open it up once in a while for that, but there's security reasons. But no, you can. You have to try and get that frequency.
Okay, so I'm getting a ham radio.
Maybe you're stuck
and
in
when
Elon-
it's time to talk to them, I'm just going to send them.
I know
show.
somebody who has a bunch for sale.
Maybe you
so.
could. Maybe
No,
you
you
could,
don't.
Maybe
Yes,
you
I
could
do.
hack into Elon Musk's Starlink. You could do all sorts of cool stuff, right?
We won't have to. We'll all be using Starlink
exactly,
soon.
yeah.
Well, all of us.
So I think her fears are overblown unless there's some deep some
I agree
undiagnosed
with Mark.
psychiatric
I think
issue.
Alondra has to up her game.
Or like I said, or maybe she's just so unstimulating to him that
Yeah.
he was driven to ham radio and model train. So that says a lot about her versus him. So hey, anyway, good luck in your future endeavors.
Yeah, I say definitely up your game. Saville, have you ever used a ham radio?
I was just messaging you all because absolutely. So we actually have like a spam ham radio.
Hey, I told
at the
you.
Museum.
I told you.
It is tiny. So it is
Brilliant.
after one of our 7-ounce cans, and it does everything you want to do.
Nice.
So we've never used it because it's an arc.
Whoop! Oh, we lost you. What? Oh, you muted yourself. You got so excited you muted yourself.
We have to protect ourselves, but it is just so awesome. It's just this cool little thing that's so tiny, and I just loved when you guys started talking about the ham radios because it totally does that.
Nice.
Oh my God, that is so wild.
Oh, welcome on the show, by the way.
Oh, well, here, let's do this. Let's say you're walking around beautiful Austin, Minnesota, and you say to yourself, what can I do today? I have the perfect answer. Visit the Spam Museum, and we are lucky enough to have the Director of Community Relations from the museum, Saville Lord, with us today. Saville, welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Thank you so very much. I'm sorry to kind of jump in there with all my information about ham radios, but the moment you started talking about it, my little eyes started giggling because I just knew this was something that I had information on. And so thank you so much for having me.
Oh, this is pretty cool. Now I know I was looking this up. There are actually several other food museums. Jell-O, Idaho potatoes, cup of noodles, mustard, which we've had on the show. I'm not bragging. Do you guys have like a club or a secret society that you guys like all get like evil plans together to take over all the food?
But you know what's so much fun about a food museum is you can actually try the product while you're in the museum. And so there is the secret society of all things food. There's a mustard museum over in Wisconsin. The food museums are not plentiful, but we are mighty and we are strong, and we are here to represent.
Yeah. Oh man, you keep jumping out every once in a while. I don't understand what's happening. We might be missing your.
The one and only Spam Museum.
Yeah. No, it's awesome. We actually had the Mustard Museum guy on.
Yeah, a while
Oh,
back.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Matt was-
fantastic.
Matt
He
was
has started
certified.
from he started a little thing after a love of spam. I'm sorry, a love of mustard, and he just grew it from there.
Here's my question: would you put mustard on Spam at any point?
Yeah. Who
Why
wouldn't? Wait. Now, okay. Wait. You said you get to eat the Spam all the time. You're not sick of. I mean, at this point, you're not sick of Spam. Oh man, she keeps dropping in and out.
Yeah.
The fun part about Spam is that we have what are called Spamples. It is a pretzel with a little bite of Spam on it so that you can try one of our 12 varieties. They are served by a Spambassador, and it is just one way that we're able to share our love of Spam to all of our guests that come to the museum.
That sounds yummy.
Man, that is so crazy. I mean, I'm assuming you put spam, the word spam, you kind of fit that into everything. Do you guys have fun just coming up with like new and unique ways to do that?
It's the fun thing about Spam is it has an 88-year-old history. So we're able to take it and have fun with it. It's got such a cool history, and people have used it for so many years that they have this love affair with it. And so we're able to share that. And so, yes, we have Spamples, we have Spambassadors. When you come to the museum, we ask that you have a Spam-amazing day. So we take Spam and we have some fun with it.
Oh my God!
Do you have a website?
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. She absolutely has. There's a website. Yeah. So this is so weird. You know what we're gonna do?
our website is spam.com/museum.
Yeah.
Nice,
Oh yeah, and you can get all the stuff once you're on there. You get all the recipes, get all the stuff. It's actually a lot of fun. Okay, so now Hormel, which makes Spam, has hundreds of products. Okay, they don't have a museum. How and why does Spam get a museum?
Well, let me explain to your guests a little bit more about how Hormel is involved with this.
she keeps just jumping in and out.
There is a gentleman named George Hormel who started the Hormel Foods Company in Austin, Minnesota, and he actually is the one who began the whole process of creating these different products. And his son Jay actually started Spam back in 1937. So we were lucky because Spam has such a huge following that we actually were able to collect a Spam museum, and a little bit tell the Hormel Foods story while we were at it.
All right, and there's some things. I mean, this is pretty crazy, and I bet you when I started doing my research for Spam, one of the things I noticed was Spam literally won World War II. Is that right?
It is not far off. So, as I said, Spam was created in 1937. The war broke out in about 1941. And so, to have a product, now Spam is fully cooked in its own can, which makes it perfect for the military, is they had a can of meat that they could open up and eat right out of the can. So, it went, and part of the Lend-Lease Act was that we shared Spam.
Oh, man, this is just driving me nuts.
What's driving you nuts?
Oh, you keep popping in and out?
The sound.
Yeah, your sound keeps popping in and out. Do me a favor. Let's do this. I'm going to fill these guys. I'm going to fill some space here real quick. Can you jump off your Zoom link and then jump back on and see if it make the connection? Yeah, because we keep losing you. Your sound keeps losing out. You can still hear us, but we can't hear you.
Okay.
So jump off, jump back on, and I'm going to share some stuff with these guys really fast, okay?
Awesome.
All right. So while she's doing that, here's how Spam won World War II. 150 million pounds of Spam were sent overseas.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So it's like an MRE, like meals ready to eat. That's what they call in the military. Basically, it's like dehydrated food in a bag, but that was the original MRE. Sounds like that was Spam. Yeah.
But yeah, so there's 150 million pounds. And check this out. Margaret Thatcher, because they were getting bombed and all this stuff was happening, Margaret Thatcher called it a wartime delicacy. And Mikhail Khrushchev said that if it wasn't for Spam, the Russians would not have been able to feed their army.
Yeah, when you think about it, you don't think about the simple things like, how do the people eat, when you're in, under fire, from the enemy, and you can't, there's no supermarkets, there's no fast food restaurants, everything's bombed out. So how are you getting your food? It's just basic stuff that we don't even think about,
Right.
like drinkable water.
Oh,
yeah, so that
man.
makes perfect sense.
I think we officially lost her now.
No, she'll come back on, right?
Okay, I hope so. I don't know. I don't see her. But yeah, so that was one of the things. So as I'm doing my research, one of the things that freaked me out was that, it's Spam is this thing, right? And you see it. And to be honest, I don't eat a lot of Spam.
So real quick, I had Spam for the first time in like over a decade with a couple of over easy eggs, and it was really good. It was really good.
Really?
Yeah. It's fried in a pan.
It doesn't last as long as you think.
Once you open the can.
It's in a can.
No.
Once you open the can.
Yeah, but it lasts as long as you think it should, but there's an expiration date on the can. Like I just
I
threw a
see.
can of Spam out.
Oh, really? What's like is it like
I
a
think it
5
was
year?
like-
Is it like a 5 year?
I don't remember. I think it was like 2 years or 3 years.
Okay, so it's not indefinite then.
Well,
It's not
it
indefinite.
sounds like it should be, but it was a lot sooner than
Oh,
what I had thought.
Interesting. Yeah. See, I always thought that like a can, almost like if you're a doomsday prepper and you've got like canned goods. And I know they advertise
Correct.
stuff on the internet, like this has a 20-year, shelf life. So if you're stuck in a underground bunker and you can't leave, no, I'm serious. And you have is like dehydrated food, like MREs and canned goods. It'll stay good, almost indefinitely, which is what you need. So that's actually surprising.
That's what
to know
it
about
says.
Spam.
Like it says, I'm just looking online. It says, okay, Spam lasts 2 to 5 years on the shelf.
Yeah, but what if you put it on the floor? Or, what if you hide it someplace else?
I have a comment on that.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
yes, please.
I believe
If
Raising my
you've
hand
eaten
here.
10-year-old Spam, please don't tell us.
No, I just told him I threw a can out because it expired and it was only like 2 years old.
Yeah. That's my next question when she comes back. How long does Spam
I've
stay good
seen
for?
10-year-old Spam, but we believe the shelf life of good Spam is only 3 years.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
3 year shelf life.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, I could see that. I could kind of see
We're
that.
going to keep it at that.
All right, and then so I told these guys about how Spam was used in World War II, feeding not only the American troops but the troops in Europe and the Russian troops. One of the other things that happened, and this blew my mind, right after World War II, the government, the American government, outlawed fishing in Hawaii because of the Japanese. And one of the reasons it's so big in Hawaii is that they basically lived off of Spam. That's the Spam that we sent them. Is that right, Saville?
That is 100% right. So actually what they ended up doing was putting a bunch of the Japanese into internment camps on the Hawaiian Islands. They ran out of space. And so what they ended up doing instead was they cut off the fishing license, as you just said. Now, if you think...
I don't get why she keeps jumping out. I'm gonna have to assume Ted's making
these are islands, and so they are literally able to have. They don't have the land mass for cows, for pigs, so their protein came from fish. So when they cut off their fishing license, it really, really affected their ability to feed their families. And so we actually had GI troops on the islands at that point in time, and they actually shared their Spam with the Japanese.
Wow, that is really cool.
I have a question. How many calories are in a can of Spam, if you happen to know? When she comes back.
This is, you know what? I'm going to dump you guys out of the picture.
Oh.
This is such a good question, and I don't know the answer. I don't look at a can of Spam except to admire its beauty.
There you go.
I don't actually look at the caloric intake of it.
No problem. Can you Google that, Mark?
Well, I can tell you.
Yeah, you can Google it. You can Google it.
I'm going to Google it.
I will remind you, our goal is not to eat an entire can of Spam, but to enjoy it.
I think if you're worried about calories, you're not eating canned meat.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, it's
not bad for you. I promise you, it's probably worse in sodium and stuff like that than it is in caloric intake.
Yeah,
but I think it's just preserved meat.
Well, obviously, people survived on it almost exclusively, it seems.
Let's guess. I'm going to guess a standard can of Spam has about 450 calories.
No, actually, 180 calories. 12-ounce can of Spam has 180 calories. That's actually very
Per
reasonable.
serving.
Yeah.
Well, how many servings?
Yeah.
500.
You want to hear
500.
about the 6 ingredients in classic Spam?
They don't do it by the can. They do it by the serving.
Saville,
Yeah.
this is what I love about Spam. They literally, you're going to tell me the 6 things that are in it. That's one of the weird things about Spam is you guys are so proud of those 6 things that are in Spam. So go ahead and hold on, give us a second because you're man, I don't understand why her stuff keeps jumping in and out here. But go ahead and give us the 6 things.
We absolutely do love that story because there are only 6 ingredients in classic Spam. Now we have 12 varieties of Spam. So you have hickory smoke, jalapeno, bacon. You have teriyaki. We have our new maple flavored Spam. You
so
have
good.
Korean barbecue. You have hot and spicy. You have turkey. I mean, we literally feed every palate. But in classic Spam itself, 6 ingredients and 6 ingredients only.
And surprisingly, actually, real quick, there's actually 6 servings per can, so it's 1,080 calories per can of Spam. 1,080.
Yeah, but once again, don't eat a whole can of Spam. I think Saville's saying this. Don't eat a whole can of Spam.
But what if you're hungry?
Everything in moderation, including moderation.
Wait, but the Minnesota State Fair had 15 flavors.
Okay, so we ebb and flow when it comes to our varieties. So there are a couple that have come and gone, and there are a couple that are new. So our maple, Korean barbecue, and guguchang, which is a Korean variety that is available just at Costco for 6 short months. Those are some of our newer varieties. So it ebbs and flows. We've had probably.
It's technical. It's this. I don't understand why it's technical difficulties. Yeah. Okay. So wait.
I want to say one thing about Hawaii. I've been to Hawaii a few times. I know it's big in Hawaii. It's not in the restaurants, but people have it in their houses, so they eat it, for dinner a lot and eat it for snacks or whatever for food. But one of my son's best friends is from Hawaii. His family lives there still. He's roommates in college with him. He went and visited him in Hawaii this summer, and his mom actually made like a Spam sushi. Like Spam wasabi rolls.
It's musubi, right?
Musubi rolls, yeah. He had that. He came back. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then that's when I learned a lot about how really everybody consumes Spam in Hawaii. Because, like you said, you can't get meat like you can here, and it's more expensive.
Yeah, so
It's much more expensive.
Can we order Spam on your website to ship it to us if we wanted those eclectic flavors that you mentioned?
100%.
There you go. I like that.
You send me your address. I'm sure I can get you a couple.
I want some
cans.
Korean barbecue.
Ooh,
I want
okay, we can do
I want
that.
some Korean barbecue.
So Mark
Spam.
said something that is not accurate. So you said it's not available in restaurants, and here's what I know.
No,
for
it
a
is.
fact.
I'm saying it's
in
saying
Hawaii.
Nobody goes out to eat it at
Yeah.
restaurants.
And Saville can back me up on this. In Hawaii, both McDonald's and Burger King sell Spam. Is that right?
I want to talk all about what we just talked about because Spam musubi is huge. So absolutely, yes, you're 100% right. At McDonald's and at Burger King, they sell Spam on the breakfast menu, and it is phenomenally successful. That Spam musubi is something that is eaten in troves every day by Hawaiians. They actually go into their convenience store, and instead of buying a hot dog that's like that one of those rolling hot dogs, there's
Oh yeah, yeah. And for everybody listening, she just keeps jumping in. She just keeps dropping in and out. So don't worry about
there's
it.
actually a heated refrigerator, and that heated refrigerator has these pieces of musubi that are wrapped in plastic. And a musubi is literally Spam with rice wrapped in nori, and it's served warm, and it is delicious. You have a bunch of kids, they're playing soccer. Instead of you might bring some of those oranges that have been, those tiny little oranges that they give out for snacks, but you're also bringing musubi because it's that high protein snack that's perfect.
Savile, I'm not sure that you know. I don't know if you have an 8-year-old, but I'm 100% sure. I'm 100% sure that an 8-year-old is probably going to grab the orange before they grab the musubi.
Not in Hawaii.
Not if you're Hawaiian.
Yep.
It is a part of their culture.
Totally, yeah.
It is a part of their culture.
No, you know what I want to do? So here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping my daughter at some point has some kids. And what I'm going to do is when her kids have their first soccer game, I'm going to bring some musubi. And when they have the oranges, I'm just going to take the bucket of oranges. I'm just going to throw them on the ground. Say, you guys don't want this crap. And I'm going to give them the musubi, and I just want to see the looks on their faces.
If it's not a part of something they're used to, it's going to be a little. It's not necessarily gonna be something they're expecting. So maybe have them try Spam first. Let's break down that barrier, and then see if they'll love the musubi.
For sure.
I'm telling you, served warm, it's so yummy.
So you know what's funny about Spam? I'm looking at the ingredients. It's pork with ham, salt, water, potato starch, sugar, and sodium nitrate. It's almost like a hybrid delicacy and survival food when you think about it, right? Yeah, because I mean, if you just had Spam, you could survive on that because it's high calorie. But then it actually tastes pretty good because, like I said, I had some recently.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the cool ingredient that was added back in the late 90s, early 2000s was that potato starch. Because potato starch is that binding agent. Everybody forgets that Spam is cooked in its own can. And when any meat is cooked, it exudes juices. And so when Spam for the first 50 years actually had a gelatin on top, and the gelatin was not the most pleasing to the eye. So they added the...
This is making me crazy. Hold on, I'm going to fix this.
We'll just run with it.
Yeah, I'm going to fix this.
to then reabsorb all of that fat. And
see.
It worked out perfectly.
Perfect, yeah. That's great.
Savile, give me 1 minute here. I'm gonna drop this connection and I'm gonna reconnect. You stay right there, do your thing. I'm gonna reconnect because every I don't know 45 seconds we lose your audio for about 10 seconds. So I'm gonna dump out and I'm gonna restart this and see if it's a me thing. Okay, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. Oh man, you know what? It's always the technology.
I think it's like she has the sound thing on hers. So if there's an outside noise in her room, it's muted.
You think that's kicking her?
Well, it keeps saying. Do you see how we get the message that says muted?
Yeah, but I wonder if it's me kicking her out. I honestly feel like it's me. See, this is a weird connection thing. I honestly feel like it's me kicking her out. You know what, Mark? This would be perfect.
What do you want? What
if we could? Now she's gone.
You just made it. You just made it worse.
I just made it. I just made it worse. Okay, so hopefully she'll come back. Hopefully she'll come back.
I thought you said you were going to do that.
Well, I didn't know I was going to kick her out. I thought she could stay, and then bam, I would leave and then come back.
I wanted some Spam. Now my dreams are
Spam. You know,
I regret not eating Spam at the fair. They had 15 different flavors. Like she said, I think they have 12, but they had specialty ones for the fair in Minnesota, Minnesota State Fair.
Yeah, they have.
So they had a booth there, and they were making Spam sandwiches, and I could not decide what I wanted. So that's why
she's back. She's back.
I'm still here.
Okay, excellent. I have no idea what's happening.
So
okay.
I was just telling them that I was at the Minnesota State Fair this past August, and I'm standing at the Spam booth, and I could not decide what flavor to get because they all looked amazing. So we ended up going somewhere else. So I never got my spam sandwich.
Do you ever
That almost
do
rhymes.
spam tastings, or would you ever do food tastings
Oh, heck
during your show?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've had
yeah.
lots of different food.
Yeah, we've done that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to guess that God doesn't want us to hear everything Savile has to say.
We'll
and
hear.
that's why she keeps
We'll
kicking out.
hear most of it. We'll just get the good
Yeah,
parts.
yeah,
We'll get the
that's
good
fine.
parts. It's okay.
All right. So you mentioned Spam Musubi. August 8th, you guys would not believe this, is National Spam Musubi Day.
Nice.
It is, and we actually celebrated by making spam musubi in the museum all day long.
Oh man! See, that would be. I mean, see that kind of seems like that'd be a fun way to do it. I also know that, and this one is the wildest one. You guys wouldn't believe this. There's a 2-week-long Waikiki Spam Jam Festival every April. Have you been to that?
I have. I went in 2018, and the cool piece about Spam Jam, it didn't have anything to do with Hormel Foods. It was actually started as a thank you breakfast to the Waikiki resort staff. And what would they have at it? Spam, because they love Spam. And it has grown. It is in its 20th year now.
Yeah.
It has grown and grown and grogrown.
Yeah, 2024 was
Wow.
its 20th year. It's just such a weird thing. Okay, so in your museum,
Did you hear about the two?
see, it's you know what? I feel like I'm in like a weird place.
Wait,
Did
say
we
that
hear
again.
about what?
To say that again.
The two people who got married, they actually had their honeymoon at the Spam Museum. So
Good for them.
there is a gentleman whose name is Mark I Love Spam Benson. Okay. Now he changed his name back in about 2012 as a tribute to his family. His uncle and his grandfather had both worked at the Liverpool spam plant. Well, fast forward a couple of years, and he decided to change his name. Now he lives in England, so he actually.
We'll just go.
Just imagine it. Just imagine it.
No, we can visualize.
He actually had to go to the Queen to get her to agree to have his middle name changed to I Love Spam.
But does he have a
they
spam
called
ta-
at the museum.
does he have a spam
and his
tattoo?
Fiance said, we want to come get married in the museum. We said, no, we're not a museum that is necessarily meant for weddings. He said, but I changed my name to I Love Spam. And that totally changed the conversation because who does not love a man who changes his middle name to I Love Spam? So
Like
he is Mark,
legally.
I Love Spam.
Yeah, legally.
No, illegally, Ted.
Oh, well, you got the Queen's blessing. So
Wait, that is crazy. But let me ask you this:
spam tattoo.
in London, in Europe, do you have to ask the Queen to change your name for everybody?
For particular, yes. So you can, if you're just changing it, you don't go to an office like you do here in the United States and fill out a form. There's a whole other process in order to do that.
Oh, see,
Things you
and,
didn't know.
and
Oh,
we laugh
interesting.
and we laugh about a queen. But think about that power. She has the power. I love that
Well,
she has the power to change. Let someone change their name to something so ridiculous.
I asked Meghan.
which is awesome.
I asked Meghan Markle if I could change my name. I figure she's some type of royalty, but she didn't get back to me yet. So.
All right, so let's go with the museum a little bit because you guys have interactive things. You have spam games. What kind of spam games can someone play if they're at the museum?
We are 14,000 square feet of square meat.
I love it. It's great. That's awesome.
And we are 100% visual and interactive.
Oh my
That's a big space. That's a big space. 14,000
That's
square
a
feet.
gigantic space. That's
Yeah.
that's insane.
Hope it's not like
On
squid.
a 12-ounce can.
Yeah.
So 14,000 square feet talking about a 12-ounce can. And we are truly interactive. We have a wonderful opportunity to tell our story through videos, through interactive screens. We have a 10-question exam on what kind of spam are you. You answer 10 questions and it'll tell you what variety you are. We have several different spam quizzes on asking different true or false questions regarding spam.
Oh man, you know what? I would imagine I would get him. No, I'm a pretty good guesser. I would guess I would get him. I would guess I would get him at least half right.
You would get 10 out of 10?
Yeah.
No, 5 out of 10.
I'd rather play spam
Winner,
games.
winner, spam dinner?
I'd rather play spam games instead of squid games.
All right,
At least I get fed.
Jeez. So I know you guys have Spammy the mascot.
Yep.
Okay, so that seemed to me a little kind of obvious. And here's what I was thinking. Okay, and I just love to throw these out here. What about Spaminator or the Spamaraptor? People love dinosaurs.
I love that. That's
Oh,
very,
okay.
very
I
cute.
got a better one. What about, and this one kind of blew my mind. What about Spamenstein, like Frankenstein?
We don't want people to be scared, though. People love spam.
No, didn't Frankenstein save like a little kid or something?
Yeah, he was just misunderstood.
Yeah,
He wasn't a
It
monster.
was.
Yeah, I don't exactly remember the movie, but I feel like it was something like that. Okay, so Spam is so popular, and this is so weird to me. If you've seen any movies, and I just watched Wolverine and Deadpool, and there's actually 2 scenes in Wolverine and Deadpool with Spam. If you can believe it, it totally blew my mind. I mean, is this how do you get placement like that? Are they calling you up and asking you about this?
It's because it's so iconic. It has such a story behind it. If you watch the opening scenes of Field of Dreams,
Okay.
they're wearing spam shirts.
No, I didn't know
I mean,
that.
it just
Are they
pops
re-
up everywhere.
I didn't even think because it's funny.
I'd get a shirt with a big spam can on it. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, there's tons of stuff. I mean, you guys have an awesome.
I want a Spam golf bag,
No,
actually.
if you get on the website, there is so much Spam stuff that you can buy. It's really cool.
We have fun with it because we have our spam hockey jerseys, we have spam pucks, we have like this little cap for your Stanley Cup that's a little spam can. I mean, it's so cute.
I like that.
We have beanbag boards for spam. I mean, you just name it. We have obviously the shirts and the hats and all those things, but we really try to make it interesting.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
Okay. So and I'll give you some numbers. There's 1.7 million people that live in Hawaii. Okay. In Hawaii, they eat 7 million cans of Spam a year. So that is 4.5 cans of Spam per person that lives there.
That's incredible.
Yes.
I didn't know that. That's
Yes.
pretty amazing.
I mean, everything you do has to be so Hawaii focused.
Yes. And then you have to think about some of our smaller countries like Guam. Guam on average eats about 16 cans of spam a year per person.
Wow.
Then you think about countries like South Korea. South Korea right now is actually the number 2 consumer of spam after the United States.
Huh.
They're growing their love of the product, and it's continuing to grow. They actually have a gift box that is 9 cans of spam and 2 bottles of virgin olive oil. It sells for like $80, and it is considered a good gift when it's.
I want that gift. I want that.
That is. I feel like that's something my grandmother would get me.
I want
do.
that.
I feel
I want that gift bag
Yeah,
box.
my grandmother always got me the weirdest Christmas gifts, and I feel like that would be a thing. Okay, so now I'm going to blow your mind. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
In 2020, and you tell me if you know this, a McDonald's in China offered a sandwich called a lunch meat burger. Okay, and this is what the burger is. Okay, it is Spam. Oh God, it's so hard to say this. Oreo cookies and mayo on a bun.
What?
I want that to sink in. You get now when you get this, you can order it with a side of shoot yourself or jump off a building. Okay. Have you tried this?
I have not, but here's where we have a lot of fun with spam. So the thing about spam is it's salty. So you add anything sweet and it's delicious. We have a spam butterscotch cookie, for example, on our recipe board at the museum. It is sweet and salty. Everybody loves them. You wouldn't expect it. You bring it to
Oh man, if you bring it to a party, people are going to be angry at you.
I would
people
eat-
are
I would
going
eat
to not
that.
have
I-
any
I would- I
idea
would
what
eat
it
that.
is, and they're going to love it.
That sounds
Yeah.
yummy.
And then they're going to be like, what was that? And you tell them, and everybody goes, mind blown.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
So that's sweet. I'm not surprised about the Oreo. It says sweet and salty. Perfect combination.
and mayonnaise
Makes sense.
No,
Did you ever try a hamburger with Skippy peanut butter on it? Same concept.
Really?
I have. So that's one of the few hamburgers I haven't tried, and I know that's a thing.
I never heard of
Yeah.
that. I never heard of that combo.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry now. See?
Don't do that. Okay, so you guys have tons and tons of recipes, but I wanted to get into some of the dessert ones because those are the ones that were a little hard to, just a little hard to choke down. Okay, Spam pineapple upside down cake, Spam cookies. Oh wow, this one hurts. Spam s'mores, and then this is the one that really got me: Spam maple apple cinnamon monkey bread, and I'm assuming the monkey is on the side. Or you can get it with monkey or without. Have you tried all of these things?
I think the last one was a state.
It won a state fair. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it
no,
was.
you don't know what monkey bread is?
I have no idea
No,
what
what is
monkey
it?
bread
What is monkey bread?
Monkey bread
Monkey
is
bread is
yeah.
just a dessert. I mean, it's just like it's kind of like what do you call those? Like a cinnamon bun,
Right,
like
but
a cinnamon roll.
Yeah, and you
Kinda
pull
the
it.
same
And
concept.
you pull. It's a Minnesota thing, and you pull it apart.
Yeah,
you
you
just
pull it
eat it,
apart.
yeah.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
That just
Sounds so
I don't
good.
know, man. It just doesn't sound all that great. Oh, you know what? I
Your
almost
concept though is large pieces of Spam. You cut it up really small, and that's where you're getting the flavor. We're not saying
all right. I guess if you cut it up into small pieces, anything.
Yeah.
Because Spam's. I mean, it's just pork shoulder.
Irish it up.
yeah,
Yeah,
pork
it's
shoulder
just
and
pork
ham.
shoulder. Okay, so you guys have a special flavor out right now. Oh wow, this is hard to say. Spam figgy pudding.
Oh no! So that is in a special edition flavor, and that was 2 years ago.
Oh,
So it is no longer on the market.
But if you bought a can back then,
It sold out actually
Holy
in
cow.
record time.
You still
That
have a
and
year.
pumpkin spice, yes.
Yeah, you still have a
We
year
don't
to
make
eat
it
it.
every year. We just made it that one time.
So do you? Oh my
go
god.
to eBay, find it on eBay.
Oh my god! Don't buy food off of eBay.
I'm telling you, if you can find a can and buy it, it's cinnamon and nutmeg. I mean, it's just yummy.
No. Let's see: cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, allspice, orange, and fig. And this is how it was described. Are you guys ready for this? This is the way people describe this. It has been described as a gorgeous pink pork brick and a hot dog fruitcake.
Interesting.
Who described it like that?
Some people, some social media people. That's the way they kind of described it. That's kind of the way they said it. None of those work? That doesn't work for you. You have a different description.
I just think it was happiness. It was happiness in a can.
Okay. I could see.
It's Christmas. It's hot. It's that
All
season
right.
of giving and happiness.
It's on eBay
Most
for
people have
$13.
a fun story around figgy pudding. So
I've never had figgy
It's
pudding.
on eBay for $13 a can.
So you could wait. Hold on. So you're
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
Savile, I don't know.
She's
if you
right.
heard
It's
this.
sold out, so people are bought a lot of it and are reselling it.
So you can go to eBay right now and buy it for $13 a can.
yeah,
Or best offer.
that's cheap. Sometimes they go $30, $40 a can when it's the special edition ones.
So
Absolutely, there is a market. They'll call us and they say, well, "How can we get our hands on that can of Spam?" Because there's just a huge. You don't understand the following that Spam has. It's amazing. It's amazing the people who have this emotional connection to this brand, and they will do anything to get their hands on a can.
Oh, that is so wild. And
I believe that.
And you know what's weird is I've been running around, and I tried so hard to get a can of Spam so that we could eat some on the show because I have literally not had Spam in I'm going to say 30 years.
You didn't try very hard to sell it.
I had some. I had some
I know, man. I
a
just-
couple of days ago, and it was really good. It was really good.
Oh, the Musubi was one of your co-hosts.
But yeah, I mean, that's a really tough one. That was I wanted to try it, and then I got scared.
No, Spam is really good. I haven't had it for a long time, but it was fried in a pan with some eggs over easy, and it was delicious. Yeah,
I could see it.
yeah, regular Spam.
I could see that. Okay, so one of the things I like to do is I like to help our guests take what they have and make it better. Okay, so I have two ideas for you.
Wonderful.
And listen, if you don't like them, I need you to be 100% honest. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So Hormel makes so many different products. They make pepperoni, bacon, Skippy peanut butter, corn nuts. I mean, it is literally just a million things that Hormel makes. What if you held a cook-off where people take Spam and at least 3 other Hormel products, and they, right there in front of everybody, get a whole bunch of people doing this, and they try to make something that people would eat?
We actually have an exhibit for that. In our innovation exhibit, you can actually go through and on a screen pick one of our brands and create your own recipe for it. You can create the label, you can create what the ingredients are, you can literally make it right then and there and share it with the world.
Okay, I like that.
But we could take that and bring it real time.
Oh, do you see? Listen, I'm a genius when it comes to these ideas.
I'm telling you, my mind is blown. I love this idea.
Okay, all right, and I know there's a restaurant chain. It's in Pennsylvania. It's called Rutter's. Are you familiar with this place?
Maybe
Okay,
not.
so Rutter's literally there's like 70 of them, and they are I looked it up. They're probably the number one servers of Spam in the actual continental United States. They have like 10 or 12 different things you can order with Spam in it. I couldn't find another place.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I've never noticed a restaurant that actually has Spam on the menu. You know what actually be good? Spam tacos.
Yes.
Spam tacos
You go
with
to Hawaii,
cilantro.
and there are restaurants left and right that have Spam
Yeah.
on the menu. And you can actually go to spam.com, and it will show you put in where you are, and it'll show you the restaurants near you that serve Spam.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's a great idea.
So that was one of the crazy
Spam
things.
with guacamole,
Yeah.
sour cream, lettuce, cilantro.
Why do we call garbage we get through email spam?
Such a good question. Well, let me tell you first.
Again, we're just fighting through the dump out.
We'll tell you how Spam actually got its name. Let's start with that. So in 1936, Jay Hormel, who was the gentleman who created Spam, had this product that he was ready to launch, but he needed a name for it. So he hosted a New Year's Eve party, and at that New Year's Eve party, he offered $100 to whomever could come up with the name for this new product. And the names started flying. One after the other went into a hat, and he picked Spam, the SP from Spiced, and the AM
From Ham. Yeah.
I thought it was a secret, though. Nobody really knows.
No, there's a true story behind it.
Okay.
Oh, there's some
Now-
there's some other weird stories that they came.
But
that
that
people
makes
came up
makes
with.
sense. That makes sense.
Spam email was actually there was a server that kept sending a message over and over and over and over again. And so it was coined Spam after the 1970s Monty Python skit.
Oh,
That was
okay.
the spam,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
spam,
okay.
spam, where all these
Oh yeah, all the recipes with Spam. It was like Spam was like 20,
Right, I
25
remember, yeah,
things and then eggs. Yeah.
okay.
and then it was literally this one woman who wanted something other than spam, but all she could hear was the spam around her. And so they coined this message board that kept sending messages that were unwanted as spam for after the Monty Python skit.
Oh, that's so
And
funny.
it just took off.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. How many movies? I mean, how many foods have a musical? And I looked it up. There's nothing like this. I mean, how many foods have a musical named after them? I mean, Monty Python did that Spam a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
No, when you think about it, I mean,
Spamalot goes all over the world. It is amazing. It was on Broadway last fall. It is the show that keeps on giving. It's just amazing in that way.
Yeah.
well, I mean, it's a food that's helped millions of people to survive in tough times, and it's sort of a delicacy. So it's like almost like the perfect hybrid food. You know,
It
now
is.
that I've heard
And-
this whole
and the ability
information.
the ability to use that finder for wherever you're at to find a restaurant that serves Spam is the craziest thing
Yeah,
about
it's
that
pretty cool.
website.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And I will add that the Spam Museum has been is unique in that it serves our Spamples, but then we send out our guests into the community to eat Spam. And there are probably 17 restaurants in town that serve Spam.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Kinda neat.
I'm going to have to go there. You guys are like, what, 2 hours south of Twin Cities?
They're just south of
100%.
Minneapolis. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
South of
exactly
Minneapolis,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother-in-law lives in Faribault, so maybe you're not too far from Faribault.
That's 45 minutes.
Yeah.
wow, that is so neat. That is absolutely so neat. Okay, so I have one other idea. Okay.
Okay. Yes, I need to hear
and
this one.
you guys come up with different flavors all the time. What if you had a contest to name the next great Spam flavor, and you could call it something like, I don't know, like Beat Our Meat? Is it no?
That might be too risque.
The contest?
might be too risque.
Yeah, you're beating the name that's already there.
Sure,
you're getting
yeah.
a new name. Is that
Spot on. That's what you're doing.
yeah? Is that not? Oh,
Well,
I
that's-
see
oh,
what
that-
you're
no, that's-
doing.
no, that's the name of the contest.
Yeah, no, I see what
Beat
you're
Our
doing.
Meat.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I see what you're doing. Okay, what about
That's not the name of the new meat.
what about the instead? Don't name the contest that. That's a terrible idea. Now that I see it,
Okay.
now that I say it out loud,
I'm
it's
gonna put
terrible.
it on my board. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put it on my wish list.
I didn't like the
board.
optics of that.
Okay,
yeah.
that one's a terrible name. What about punching the pork? With that, is it? You know what? Now that I'm reading it out loud, I wrote it down, and now
Isn't
that
that what Spam is, though? Spam is punchy. It's short. It's sweet. It doesn't need another name. It's perfect as it is.
it really is. Okay, so I'm gonna. Here's what I'm gonna do. I will definitely get in touch with you, and if you want to send us a couple of samples, and what we would want then is the most unique Spam.
Well, because here's the deal: we can only get here in Chicago. We're limited as to the flavors we can get.
Yeah.
It's
In
not
grocery
very
stores,
popular here.
In general, you
Yeah.
will only find 3 to 4 varieties,
Oh,
which is
okay.
a shame,
Yeah.
but it's all about market space. So
Okay.
you might just get a classic, a light or a low sodium, and then one flavor that's usually particular to your area.
That's it. That's all we have here is like just the
And
two
so
that you said.
we're
yeah.
more than happy to get
Yeah.
you a couple more so you can
Let's
try
Zeller.
them.
Let's Zeller and get some different flavors. I want to try some
That
of
Korean
stuff.
barbecue.
Yeah, I want to try that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I just know the maple because some of the
that too.
some of the ones that they were talking about with the recipes where they were using the different flavors of Spam and then adding things, and these were all the desserts because I didn't even look at the regular food ones. The dessert ones were just so insanely over the top to me how they could add these things together. So yeah, so I would definitely want to try that. And I'm gonna host. We're gonna have like a big party over Christmas, and I would love to just for everybody that's there just to have some Spam stuff, just like you said. Like if you had the masubi, and then people just didn't know what it was, just try it. I think they'd love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what is just so fun about Spam is that you can have it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Like, there is no time of the day where Spam isn't awesome. And we've put it into the dessert category as well. So now your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. So it's just a brand that keeps on giving.
Oh man!
Not just in its protein, but its ability to be consumed by generations of people.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah,
I want some Spam.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
I'm telling
absolutely.
you, I'm just again every time I do my research for these shows, I find out all these insane cool things about stuff, and this Spam just literally blew my mind. So that's why I was constantly and I've been like trying to get you or anybody on from the museum. So I'm just super excited about this.
Well, here we are in southern Minnesota, a museum that brings in 100,000 visitors a year. Now, we are a town of 27,000, so not a huge town, but we bring in visitors from that far and wide. They come from every state. We have Hawaiians who literally, instead of flying from Hawaii to Las Vegas, which is where they do a majority of their vacationing, they will fly to Minneapolis, drive down, visit the museum, and then go to Las Vegas from there because of that relationship. We are a 100% free museum. You can spend anywhere from a half an hour to 2 hours there, playing with the games, interacting, learning about this brand, trying samples or samples of it, and just really getting into all things Spam. And then once you're done, you can go to a restaurant in town and try a different version of Spam, cooked any way you like it.
Yeah,
So it's
sounds
really,
great.
it's just such a cool piece of Americana.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Spam is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm in.
I mean the history, and in what 13 years or so, because it's been around for what 87, 88 years.
87 years.
I mean, pretty soon you guys are going to have your 100-year anniversary. I can only imagine that is just going to be spamtacular.
100% spamtacular. Now you're getting a hold of it.
Oh man, you know what? I will be wearing a Spam T-shirt, and I will be eating Spam. I've got to do it. I got to do it.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I tell you, wherever I go around the United States, if I'm wearing my Spam shirt, not even knowing that I run the Spam Museum, I will get stopped so people can tell me about their relationship with Spam, why they like Spam. And it's so cool to be able to bring that back and share that with the other Spam ambassadors and with our other visitors, and just really get a hold of what means things to people.
Oh my God, Spam Ambassador is just killing me. I feel like we could do this for everything. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have some fun with this. All right,
Ted's a spam bastard.
he is a spam bastard. He's a spamaholic too.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can be an honorary spam ambassador.
I like spam.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, if you guys ever decide to redo your videos and stuff that you have, I would be more than happy to be the voice of spam.
Wonderful.
Yeah. All right.
Aren't you awesome?
Savile, thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
on the show.
Thank you.
If you need to do this, all you got to do is just go to Google and just type in the Spam Museum. If you're around Austin, Minnesota, just head on over. It is just such an and if you want to know what's in there, they have virtual tours that when you get onto the website that you can check out
saw that
before you
when I
even
went through
get
that,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. Thank you so much for being on the show.
You're very welcome. And you can do tours when you're in the museum. The whole museum is free. The tours are free. The buying of spam, not so free, but we really encourage all of our guests to come in and get a tour because it's such a good educational experience. But hey, if you're, let's say, in Washington State and you're not able to get to southern Minnesota, do sign up your senior centers, sign up your Rotary clubs, whoever it is, to take a tour of the Spam Museum during your different visits or different meetings. Please do that because it's a great way to share a little piece of heaven with your friends and family.
Oh, that is so awesome. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And when your guests triple, you have 200,000 or 300,000.
Yes.
You're welcome. It's going to be I can see this
I
because
love that.
we're very
Thank you
popular
for
overseas.
inviting us on. And I can't believe we started with ham radios and we could share our story about our spam radio that exists in the museum. So come and see it if you're ham aficionados.
Oh, that's
Ham
awesome.
radio.
All right, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Have a wonderful day. Thanks to everybody who was here today.
All right,
care.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Thanks.
Take care.
Oh man,
So did you think that was ironic? I mean, what are the odds of the coincidence that the tip was about a ham radio, and then we talked about a spam radio? So I mean,
I say we just change the name.
yeah.
I say we just stop doing ham radios and just call them spam radios.
Well, spam seems to be more popular than ham. Obviously, sounds like it saved like millions of lives. You know,
Dude, I'm telling you, it's one of the strangest things. I mean, it's weird that, I mean, again, Margaret Thatcher called it a wartime delicacy.
well, I didn't realize it was that important of a food. Like I said, it literally probably saved thousands of maybe millions of lives during World War II when people were hunkered down and couldn't. There's no grocery stores, there's no fast food restaurants because everything's bombed out. Right, you gotta stay underground.
Oh, so
Right.
the really funny part of this is that a lot of the people who fought in the wars, when they came back, they wouldn't eat spam.
They would not.
They would not eat spam.
Yeah, well, that makes
because they
sense.
had so much of it, they would not eat.
So remember, what was that Tom Cruise movie? Cast like he was on the island.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks. He
Not
was-
everybody named
yeah,
Tom.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, so he's on the island. Wilson with the soccer ball.
Yeah.
and he
Did
lost.
he eat spam?
No, he ate like he had to catch like crabs, fish every day or crabs. So when they finally rescued him after like 3 years, he went to like a seafood buffet with the king crabs on ice, and he looked at it. He's like, no, I can't eat that anymore because he was literally eating it for 3 years straight because he had to, not because he wanted to. So
Yeah, I literally, and the funny thing is that I've literally been trying to get somebody on from this museum for such a long time because once you learn about this stuff, it's just really cool.
yeah, I want some spam now. To be honest with you, I like it.
Well, here
It's good.
I'll hit her up for and whatever she sends us, we will eat on air.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, whatever flavor
The
it is.
maple flavor, the Korean barbecue. Yeah, sell her whatever you need to send her. And
Yeah,
I'm in.
yeah.
So,
Whatever she sends, I will share and we will eat it on the air. Yeah. I promise that.
Yes,
All right, can we do this? Because I don't want to. I just want to do one more thing.
sure.
That's it. I want to do one more thing. What as Mark runs out to go to take a pee? Yeah. Don't tell him I said that. But yeah, he ran out to take a pee. Okay, so I found this story, and it's just too. I can't not do it because I feel like if we don't do it this week, it'll like somebody will do something about it, and we won't be able to capture this. Did you see that thing I sent you about the woman with the spider monkey?
Yes, she was an influencer.
Okay.
She got pulled over or something, and
Okay, no.
Something
okay.
happened, yeah,
okay, so there's a woman who has a spider monkey, and she does a social media thing with it.
Yeah.
She's got a channel,
Yeah.
social media thing, and she does this thing with her spider monkey, and she has 70, 80,000
of course she does.
followers,
Yeah.
and is kind of watching her do things with this weird
Yeah.
little spider monkey.
Yeah.
She dresses it up in clothes. She
Yeah.
takes it places. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just a really weird thing.
Yeah. So obviously the spider monkey is the famous part of the duo there.
Oh yeah. The spider monkey is the main
is
part.
the channel.
of it.
Yeah, that's the channel.
Because if you see her, if you look this story up,
Yeah.
and you see her,
Yeah.
I mean, if I was a spider monkey, I would have run away. I don't know how she. Well, I know how she. Actually, I know how she kept that spider monkey from running
She kept
away.
it. She kept it drugged.
No,
Xanax and wine.
She did not Xanax and wine the spider monkey, okay? But here's the weird thing, okay? So she's got this thing. She's got like 70, 80,000 followers on her spider monkey thing.
Did she got a shock collar on it so it can't
No.
leaves the
Oh, no,
perimeter?
no.
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you why she
Is it a helper spider monkey?
No. It's she
it,
uses it for
Emotional support spider monkey?
no. She just basically uses it to get
To get-
viewers
to
on
get
her
clicks,
social
get
media
eyeballs.
things.
Yeah, it's like a
Okay?
TikTok thing, yeah.
So the other day, ready for this? She's in an accident
in her car.
in her car.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's got the spider monkey with her, and she is completely hammered drunk.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's in this accident. It's a one-car accident, thank God.
Yeah.
Nobody else was hurt, right? So the cops go to get her, and she's got this spider monkey, and that's the first thing they do is they take the monkey away.
Yeah, of course.
So it's safe, and then they start asking her some questions, okay? And
While
they-
she's drunk.
she's
Allegedly.
No, she's not
Allegedly.
allegedly drunk.
Allegedly.
She's wasted.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they say, "Hey, what happened?" And she said, "I don't know. I was sound asleep the entire time. I have no idea what happened."
Behind the
Okay?
wheel.
No. She said she was in the passenger seat with her monkey, and that some guy was driving her car.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now here's the weird part. When the cops got her, she was in the driver's seat of the car. So so the car flips over.
Yeah.
Actually flips over. It's a
Right.
pretty bad accident.
Sure.
And she's in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
So she wound up there when it flipped over.
No, better. So the cop asks, "What happened?" "Oh, a guy was driving." "Well, what happened? He's not here." She goes, "Well, like most people in accidents, this is what she said. She just crawled into the driver's seat after the accident.
Yeah. And he ran away.
He
Obviously. He fled the scene.
she couldn't. Here's the thing. So they asked her about the driver guy, and she number one,
Was it your boyfriend?
she didn't know his name.
Oh. Okay. So,
Number two, she couldn't describe him in any way, shape, or form.
I thought you were going to say the monkey was driving the car. That's what I thought you were going to. That would actually be more plausible.
So wouldn't that have been? So that's exactly what I was thinking. So the cop is like, "Wait, you got in an accident, and then this guy left, and then you just crawled in the driver's seat." She said, "Yes," and that's exactly what I thought. My first thought was this, "Ma'am, what happened?" "Well, I was in the passenger seat. I had a little too much to drink, so I let the monkey drive, and you know what? Here's what I realized: that monkey can't fucking drive a car. That monkey cannot drive a car. Yeah. So whatever you have to do to the monkey, go ahead and do it."
So you ever heard of the term the Sadi principle? You know what that is?
No.
I think that's an acronym for some other dude did it. So basically, she blames just some random, fictitious, phantom dude driving the car who, of course, conveniently disappeared.
Yeah.
Right after the accident. So.
And I still say the monkey would have been a better play. It was a way better play.
100%.
Now, here's the
And
weird,
funnier.
Yeah, way funnier, right?
Yeah.
Because
She should've
she's
said-
already fucked.
Well, she should have said, "I thought this was a self-driving car, like a Tesla or something like that."
Or she could have said, I was driving drunk because I was more sober than the drunk monkey. The monkey was supposed to be driving, but it was way too fucked up.
Isn't there like
monkey
isn't-
was my DD.
Isn't there like a drunken monkey kung fu style? The drunken
Yeah.
monkey or
Yeah,
something? Isn't there a
I
couple of
think
kung fu
Jackie
movies?
Chan did the drunken
Yeah,
monkey.
yeah.
But yeah, I think that would have been great. So here's the weirdest part of the whole thing.
It gets worse. Okay.
No, it's just a weird part. So they take the monkey away, okay, and so that it can be taken care of, and they take it to some sort of shelter.
Yeah.
And they have a guy come and look at it because they have a guy from actually a monkey. I don't know what it's called. It's called something monkey rescue in
Yeah.
Houston, in the Houston
Yeah,
area.
like a
So it's all in
like a
Houston,
specialist.
Texas.
Yeah, like a
Okay?
specialist. Yeah.
So he comes in and he says the monkey weighs. It's a spider monkey. He goes, and he's getting interviewed.
Yeah.
The monkey weighed 6 pounds.
That seems
was
pretty light.
40% of what that monkey was supposed to weigh.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's animal cruelty.
So basically,
drunk driving.
The monkey should have weighed 8 pounds instead of 6.
No. The monkey, a typical healthy monkey weighs about 18 pounds.
Spider monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it weighed
18 pounds,
yeah,
really?
Yeah. Somewhere between 15
Yeah,
and
makes
18
sense.
pounds
They're
is
small
is
spider
a healthy,
monkeys, though.
but it's still got some.
They got
I mean,
pretty big. They got pretty big long arms, though. I mean, they're pretty.
I guess they do get big, right?
Yeah. So
yeah.
it's supposed to weigh that much, right? So I guess, and that would be
So
one
it's
of the ways.
so it's emaciated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So completely unhealthy, completely sick, just every disease you can have by weighing about 30 to 40% of what you're actually supposed
she's
to weigh.
probably feeding it White Castle hamburgers or Taco Bell instead of whatever diet it's actually supposed to have, right? She's probably just feeding it like a
No,
dog
it's
or a cat.
underweight.
Way underweight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, way underweight.
Yeah, because it's probably not eating what it's supposed to.
Yeah,
But
totally.
if it was eating White Castle, it'd be a fat bastard.
It would be a fat piece of crap. And so that's what I was thinking. The reason the monkey did all these things, and I looked at some of her social media stuff, and she, oh God, it's so gross to even say, but she put the monkey between her boobs and her shirt.
Yeah.
And it was just it was just so weird.
Yeah,
It
it's
was,
so creative.
It was
It's great.
so
Yeah.
Everything she did was so gross, but the monkey did seem really lethargic and not like able to run away or do anything.
Yeah.
But if she kept it that unhealthy and that thin,
So-
then it would do. She dressed it up. Oh God, she dressed it up in outfits like holiday outfits and like 4th of July outfits.
So basically, she's like Michael Vick. She's actually worse than Michael Vick, because at least Michael Vick, when he did the dog fighting, at least he did it behind closed doors. She actually broadcasted this.
That's a perfect analogy, Todd.
Yeah.
Not.
it's a lot like.
It has nothing to do with dog
I
fighting.
know. No, but I'm talking about animal cruelty.
It's the worst
No,
analogy.
I'm
is-
talking about the animal cruelty aspect to it. So, like, I think there's a thing on YouTube a few years, or like there was an influencer a few years ago. Something, I don't know what the pet was, but it was the same thing. It was like a cutesy thing. She had hundreds of thousands of followers, and it turned out she was basically beating the crap out of this animal to get it to comply on video. So it looked like it was compliant, when in fact it was being beaten and tortured by this sadist who everybody loved. But when everything came to light, it turned out that she was a piece of crap.
Yeah.
Sounds like this woman is kind of at the cut from the same
If you
cloth.
want to check out the story and look at the woman, she is. Oh, I left out some stuff. She's bad news. I left out a couple of things. Hold on just a second.
Did she get the monkey back?
She's not getting that monkey back.
So the guy
She's not getting
who's
that
part of the rescue, the monkey rescue thing, when they were interviewing him, one of the last things he said to everyone, he goes, to everyone out there, he goes, please be assured that she will never, ever get this monkey back, because she's now this happened a couple months ago, all this. But the thing that just happened recently is she's been on using her social media to say how sad her life is without this monkey.
Yeah. You know who's not sad? The monkey.
She can't get another monkey?
Okay, so there's more. So I want to do this. She had the name. She had the name of the monkey tattooed on her back. Can you?
Was it a tramp stamp?
You knew it. You knew it. She has the monkey's name. It's called Georgie Boy. She has the monkey's name tattooed as a tramp stamp on her back.
So she just get another monkey, drug it like that monkey, and then start over again.
Well, not drug us, so just starve and beat it systematically.
Well, I'm sure she's feeding him some like tranquilizers or something.
She has to be, right?
Yeah,
to keep
'cause-
it
yeah.
keep it from doing, because if you look at some of the things it's doing, you're just like, I'm really sad.
Do you know how strong a monkey is?
Yeah.
Even a small monkey. I mean, it could like rip your face off. You know that, right? Remember that chimpanzee? So that woman
Love
in
that.
Connecticut.
One of my favorite things
story.
of all time.
So she's got a 200-pound chimpanzee. 200, and that's I mean, you know how strong a chimpanzee is. So she's giving it wine and Xanax, and then I guess she's just keeping it in her house. It's not like a nature preserve; it's just in her house like a pet. And then she invites her elderly friend over, and the monkey goes apeshit, pardon the pun, and rips this woman's face off. And you can hear this old woman on the phone with the police, like, "Help me!" This monkey, yeah, like, what are you going to do?
First of all, chimpanzees aren't monkeys.
Right.
No, but I'm saying it's chimpanzee.
And they're not even apes, so they couldn't go ape shit.
yeah, so-
Yeah, they go chimpanzee shit.
yeah, but you remember this? So it was a famous 911 call where she's on the phone, knowing the monkey, where the,
Heard it many, many, many times.
and as if she's going to stop a 200-pound chimpanzee.
so one of the things is that the guy said that she owned the monkey illegally.
Yeah, no shit.
No. But here's why. All she needed to do was register it. Now, this is Texas.
Oh, okay.
And I looked it up. And by the way, there is not a single animal. Well, there's one single animal that you can't own in Texas. As long as you register it
Oh,
and get the
interesting.
permit, there's only one animal
That you cannot get a permit for?
that you cannot get a permit for in Texas. And I'm talking about poisonous things, poisonous snakes.
You can have all those.
Komodo dragons. I mean,
You could
the
have monkeys.
weirdest-
You could have monkeys.
monkeys, lions, tigers,
Anything you want.
anything you want
Except-
in Texas. There's basically no rules except for one rule.
Okay.
What animal is so insanely dangerous in Texas that they don't even offer permits for it?
I'm going to guess. You guess first.
Thank you.
A hippo.
That's a pretty dangerous animal.
That is a very dangerous animal, and
Don't say Cape Buffalo.
if
Ted.
you lived
That's a good one, though.
if you lived in Houston, Texas,
You can have
and
a
you
hippo.
filled out the permit, you could have a hippo.
I'm going to say hyena.
Those are actually really terrifying. Yeah. Nope. A bear.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So
A bear. Texas has decided that bears.
What about a koala bear?
A koala's not a bear. I don't think it's actually.
What about
When I
a
say
said bear,
panda
I
bear,
said
a koala bear.
I said bear, not
What
beer.
about a panda?
Whatever. Yeah, pandas and koalas aren't technically. I don't think they're technically bears.
So a sun bear, a grizzly bear.
Yes, and that was one of the things that they. That was the thing that they said. The focus
Brown
was
bear.
when I was looking through all this stuff.
Kung Fu
that-
Panda bear.
Yeah, that you cannot own a grizzly bear
Yeah.
in Texas. There is no permit. There is no registration.
So they have limits. So even they have limits.
no, just one limit.
Yeah.
There's one limit. And they listed every terrifying snake and animal that would rip your goddamn head.
So if they have a forest fire in Texas, Smokey can't help them.
Well, not. I mean, he's engaged. I mean, he's getting paid by the state.
Only you
So,
prevent
so you
forest
could have a
fire.
box jellyfish, a bushmaster, Balter sea snake, which are all three of those things are the most deadliest things in the world. Like the toxin will kill.
What about the little octopus, the blue octopus?
Yeah, that little blue ring octopus. I think like a
Blue
drop
ring,
of its
yeah.
venom
Fill out
kills
a
like
form.
100 people.
Fill out a form. You're all set.
I think the one snake. I think like a drop of its venom kill like 1,000 mice or like 100 people. Yeah, so you don't want that. You don't want that.
1,000 mice and 100 people.
One
Are
drop
you
of the
saying
venom.
One mouse is worth
No.
100 per people.
No, there's a
100
snake. There's
mice is worth one person.
There's a one snake in Australia that its drop of its venom. It's a really docile snake, so you'll never run into it. But one drop of its venom can kill like either 1,000 mice or 100 people. from what
Welcome
I've
to
heard.
Texas.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to Texas, everybody. You guys want to see my kick-ass snake? Yeah, yeah. I mean, and the funniest part was, and this is where I'll leave it. I know somebody. If she's owning this thing illegally, you know that there's at least one person that has a grizzly bear in their little
Yeah, apartment. Yeah,
apartment.
or not apartment, but like on their ranch, whatever, wherever they are, on their ranch somewhere. Yeah.
Ted, what's that noise coming from your apartment? Well, you know what? It's not. It's not a grizzly bear because you can't have a grizzly bear in Texas.
What'd you hear about the case? This is years ago, but some guy in New York City. He's like living in,
Yes,
in
Ted.
Brooklyn.
Yes,
yeah,
Ted.
with the
We know.
tiger.
Yes,
yeah,
Ted.
Yeah.
You're the only one that doesn't know that story. We know that. We know that. All right. We got to wrap this up. Teddy, last thoughts.
Wow, it caught me by surprise. Don't own exotic animals. If you can't afford
Unless
to
you
treat
don't underfeed them and keep them drugged up.
Yeah, exactly. Because they'll probably turn on you. So I guess that's the only way to own one, right? So, so I guess that's the moral of the story. So.
Ted, I feel like we keep you drugged up and liquored up, and you don't turn on us. That's the only. Mark, what do you think?
Not yet.
It's a good
Well,
analogy.
but so far.
Time is a coming.
But he's always liquored up, so we don't. He's either liquored up or drugged up, so that's how we keep him from turning on us.
Yeah.
All right, last thought.
I would recommend bringing some spam on the golf course. I think spam is like what do you call it? What do you call that?
Beef jerky.
No, yeah. Well, instead
like-
it's beef jerky. Ted likes to bring that on the course.
I like beef jerky.
It's protein packed. I
like
mean,
juice,
there's-
swing juice. Like that's what
swing
spam
juice
could be.
is the alcohol
Yeah,
of non-alcoholics.
spam could be.
Like if you're an alcoholic and you don't drink anymore, instead of doing alcohol,
Ted and I
Dennis.
bring like snacks. We've been bringing beef jerky on the course. So I think we should bring some spam on the course.
I mean, it's pre-cooked. You could just.
Yeah.
Filet mignon,
We just-
spam, chicken parmesan,
Well,
spam.
Well, you know, our buddy Mike Callahan brings like he brought shrimp and like what the fuck that mussels. Yeah, he brings all sorts of
Wine goblets.
dude. He brings all sorts of crazy shit onto the golf course that you just don't. And it's in a bag in his golf bag. So he's got it like a bag of shrimp or
Well, it's better than a bag. It's better than a bag of dicks,
He had
right?
scallops. No. Actually, you know what? At least I don't think a bag of dicks would go bad. Yeah, he's got a bag of scallops in his golf bag, and on like hole 10, he brings it out, and he's just reaching into this bag of with all this stuff in it, and just eating
Yeah,
shrimp.
I've seen him. I've golfed
I've
with him
never seen.
before.
I've never seen that before. I
and
didn't know
then
that.
he does my
He
favorite
had
thing.
shrimp,
Yeah,
yeah.
he does my favorite thing. He just takes that bag. He's like, "You want some?" And he's like, "No, I don't want to put my hand in that disgusting bag and then swing a golf club." I mean, it's like
You have greasy muscle mucus on your hand. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, I'm like, eat normal food, man. Have a sandwich or an apple or a protein bar or a musubi. Musubi?
Or eat before you play golf. Then you won't be hungry.
Yeah, whatever it is, don't eat anything out of a bag. Yeah, if somebody here's my last thought. Okay, if you're playing golf and somebody opens up a Ziploc bag and offers you some sort of fish or fish-like product, you know what? Just don't do it. Just don't do it.
But a can of Spam, you're good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it as long as it's 2 years or 3 years old
Within
or
its
less.
within its shelf life, yeah, for sure.
That is just so, man, that is so wild to me. All right, so we'll be eating Spam soon. That's no doubt about it. Okay, our next show is, oh, man, I want to say, Marina Marchese, and she is a honey sommelier. And if you don't know anything about honey or honeybees, it's going to blow your mind.
I'll be here.
Pardon the pun.
God.
Is there a 2-drink minimum?
See what I'm talking about?
2-drink minimum for that one, Mark?
Yes.
I'm in.
Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, and we have our
Do you see
we
what
have
I'm
our
talking
little
about?
contest. Yes.
Well,
We
you already
Mark-
did it. I literally made a pun, and you had to tell everybody, "Oh, that was a pun. Pardon the pun."
Oh, gee.
You just fooled me on that one because I
No,
thought that
I
wasn't
didn't.
coming
I'm just
until later.
saying, it's hilarious.
You just entrapped me.
That was a pun, Ted.
Yeah.
but it's just
It was so funny. All right, so we're going to have a little fun with the honey sommelier. Mark has a little contest he's going to try to do, and I'm going to make some money off of Ted, guaranteed.
Nope, I'm not saying one word because I know it's
Guaranteed,
coming.
I'm going to make some money off of Ted. But yeah, if you don't know anything about honey, you will be amazed. We've got Christine Vanover from the Girls Can Grill is coming on in December in a couple of weeks. And she's going to do some grilling of some kind of crazy things or unique things that you can do if you're grilling for the holidays. So, kind of keep our focus on grilling. It's going to be a blast. Got a ton of other things coming up. Keep listening. Jump on our Facebook if you can and follow us on there. And there's a reason why.
we're on Facebook.
We are on Facebook, yeah. Yeah, I think under Facebook we're actually just the idiots. I'm pretty sure it's just the idiots, but you can see our logo and all that kind of stuff.
Really?
I don't know how to change. Listen to me. I don't know how to change it, and I had Jack. This is funny. I had Jack. I'm like, hey man, I go, can you help me? Our Facebook thing. It doesn't say the Real Three Idiots podcast. I go, can you help me? And you know how when you ask your son to do something, or probably Teddy, you ask your daughter something like you can't do because you just don't have that technical expertise, and they literally give you like the 5% effort. Yeah. So Jack comes over. He goes,
I'm used to that.
He goes like this. He goes, press that. I go, yeah. I go, it's not. I go, I can't get it. He goes like this. He goes, yeah, it's not going to work. And he just walks away.
Wow.
I
That's
love
it.
it. I love
He
it.
just didn't want to help you.
Because
No,
it's
he just didn't
Facebook. Because it's Facebook.
He didn't want to help you.
No, but he gave me the 5. It's the funniest thing when he gives me the 5% effort. Like when I do the thing, I'm like, hey man, before you leave the house, I just need you to clean these 3 things up. See those 3 things right there? I say, if I come home and I see those 3 things, I'm throwing them in the fucking yard, or I might just burn them. And then I leave, okay? And then I come home, and those 3 things haven't been moved, and something else has been added to it. So now there's 4 things. And you say something, he goes like this, he goes, and he looks right at you. You go, yeah, I just forgot, man. Yeah, sorry, man. Yeah, I had something better to do.
Yeah, sounds like you're losing your authoritative
I am.
abilities.
I am. I have no authority, but this is the way I figure. Since he's living in my house and he's sleeping upstairs, room next to me, I figure I'll let it go until I do one thing. Right? About 2 a.m. after a good night of drinking, I just kick that door open and I start. You son of a bitch! Now we're doing all that shit that we're supposed to be doing yesterday.
No, just toss his room like a salsa when he's not there. Just like strip his room, and when he gets there, there's just nothing there. It's just empty. It's empty. And he goes, what happened to my stuff? He goes, well, you didn't want to move stuff, so I moved stuff for you.
No, you know what the
I move
problem?
stuff for you.
No, you know what the problem is? I would need his help to move that stuff.
yes.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't move all
No,
the shit.
no, hire that. What's that one? What's that one service? 1-800-JUNK. They come over and take all your stuff. The truck. You just call them, throw them an extra $100. They go, sir, this isn't junk. I said, it is now.
No, it is to me.
It is to me.
It is to me. Yeah, my son doesn't care about this stuff.
And he's dead to me, by the way. So
All right, keep listening, keep enjoying, and we will see everybody next week.